Oh yeah, it's just past 10 and the trail is right here. Mountain Home B&B, Scott and Lisa. I know I've said good things about everywhere I stayed, but this place is probably the best value you could find. $40 and you get treated like royalty. I got a ride into town from Lisa and got a town meal. Stayed with another hiker doing a section. Sofa, he actually stayed in the room as well, and yeah, my spirits are lifted. I slept so well, air conditioning, and this road is loud, but yeah, I mean, the fact that she was able to get me a ride into town to get a meal last night, full cooked breakfast with like homemade jams and everything like that, I can't say enough. I can't recommend it high. The value for $40, I mean, you're treated like you are a bed and breakfast. They do have a cabin, but we were actually in the game room. I think just the way it worked out with their schedule. So it was a win-win for me. And air conditioning, I almost got a little cold after the sweaty nights. That was amazing. I'm gonna find the trail and get to hiking. Been climbing and I got a ways to go, but there's switchbacks and it's a nice easy grade, so not brutal, and I'm still going well over 2.5 mile pace, so happy with it. But I got a long way to go. I think I go up to like 3,500 feet, which I've been low elevation for a while now, so once I get up there it sounds like it's smooth sailing through the park. I'm not yet in the park. I still have a few miles. All right, I'm just gonna throw in there, Scott and Lisa were amazing. I mean, the breakfast, just everything. They went above and beyond. They gave me juice when I got there. The value, like, I know I'm restating my words, but like, I would highly recommend it. You know, what you get for a hotel. I mean, think about what you pay for a hotel and you get that crappy breakfast, and I paid $5 extra for laundry, so it's $45, and really lifted my spirits. Like, the value, I'm gonna say that word one more time, but yeah, I can't thank them enough. All right, I'm gonna climb. So that last sign I showed, if you've ever watched other videos of people through hiking, that cement with like the little tin metal wrapping, the iconic Shenandoah mile markers and trail signs. So it's how you know you're in the park. And it's flattened out. I do still have more of a climb, and then I think I kind of hang out at a decent elevation. Might be a little chilly tonight. Okay, enjoying the flatness for a second. Man, I see why all the Nobos I passed said you can cruise through the Shenandoahs. So far, climbed a bunch, but the grade is just so friendly. And then it gets flat. I gotta go over this tree, so I'm done for now. approaching a shelter, like well under half a mile, and I'm gonna take a nice long break. You know the drill with that, but I'm hungry. I'm gonna need a lot of food. I have a block of provolone cheese that the bed and breakfast gave me, and tortillas and peanut butter, because I'm hungry. The appetite is really starting to escalate, and it makes me happy to think about food. All right, I'm gonna get to this shelter so I can take my shoes off. Yeah. All right, I am leaving Elk Wallow Wayside. I didn't realize I had an extra half liter of water on me, so I probably didn't even need to go there, but I did. I chugged the half liter, filled up another half liter, chugged that. I'm carrying 1 liter that I already had, and it's like past 6:40, and there's a shelter that's like 7.4 miles. And I think I'm gonna make a push for it because I don't know, I'm feeling it. Let me find this trail. So I'll let you know how it goes. I think I can make it, but I'm not exactly sure. I have enough water. If I need to camp somewhere else, I can. Did I walk this far? Okay, there it is. I see it. But yeah, the terrain has been pretty easy, so I'm gonna hike for a while and see what happens. It'd be nice if I make it. I mean, I could always headlamp it. So yeah, I think that puts me at 26 for the day if I do it. I haven't filmed that much, but I've been hiking. All right, I'm done. Oh damn, that's a bear. Horrible camera work. Hey! Right, 0.8 to the shelter, and that was a mad dash, but kind of enjoyed it. I was making little games up in my head like I was in a wartime situation and had to smuggle supplies or meet up with a rendezvous point and it helped push through. When you get up to the ridge, there's actually still plenty of sun. It hasn't gone down yet, but I think I go downhill, and then the shelter's 0.2 off, so it'll probably be pretty dark. But after a push like this, I'm hoping there's a spot in the shelter and that people are awake. So usually when people start to lay down, maybe a little bit later, but yeah, happy these miles are behind me. I have no idea what the plan is. I know I pass like the big lodge, so maybe get a lunch there, take a break from the hottest part of the day. It's not gonna be brutal like it was, but it is gonna be hotter than today. And then Wednesday rain. Wow, that sun looks awesome. Wednesday rain, but I don't know really the extent of that. And it's gonna be hot Wednesday as well, so I'm guessing that's a thunderstorm at some point. But I just put some mileage in the bank, so set me up for a future short day or zero. But my arm hurts and I'm closing in on a half mile, so I just want to grind this out because I still got to eat and set everything up. But once it's over, I'll be glad I did it. 26 miles. Yeah. Oh, good morning. It is another beautiful day. It's supposed to be hotter than it was yesterday, and I don't feel that breeze that we had, but still I think it should be decent hiking weather. I think it's supposed to get into like the low 90s, which is manageable. Pass Mountain Shelters right here. I camped just down that way. Slept in after the late push that I made last night. There were a bunch of tents around me, and again, didn't hear anyone pack up. So I keep emphasizing I'm not going to fight sleep unless I really have to. If it's a really hot day or I'm making a long push to get into town, then I will try to get up early, but otherwise I'm taking the sleep I can get. I feel good for doing a 24 and a 20. It ended up being 26.8 yesterday. So I am going the plan today. There is the big, I should look at the names before I do this. There's like the main lodge that has like more fine dining, but it sounds like in Far Out there's also like smaller sandwich options. I don't know if it's a grab and go or at least a limited resupply, and that's about 11 miles. So if I can get there, supplement a lunch somehow, whether it's through bars or honey buns, whatever they have, or if they do have like little cheaper sandwich options, I'll do that. And then 20 miles from here, there's a wayside. It's like the one that has the blackberry shakes, although the blackberry shake machine might be broken, but I have my heart set on like a cheeseburger there. It sounds like that should be no problem. And they have longer hours than the elk side, whatever that one was. So I should be able to get there plenty of time for dinner and then kind of see where I'm at for the day and go over options of where I'm going to stay. But yeah, that's the plan. I want to treat myself to a nice burger at that wayside in about 20 miles. And hopefully the terrain stays from what I've heard. Should be pretty cruisy through here so I can make miles. So first step, that lodge, kind of piece together whatever they have there for a lunch, because I am going light through here. Everyone told me go light, you can supplement through. So have enough peanut butter, tortillas, and granola if I don't find food. But other than that, I am supplementing when I can and then treating myself to a burger at the wayside. That'll be my big dinner, and then I can push on a little bit after. I think I've said enough, but yeah, feeling good. Yesterday was like the busiest day I've seen on the trail. So everyone said the bubble is north of here, but I think this might be it, because there was a ton of hikers here yesterday or last night, and all day I was just passing northbound through hikers. So I think it might be the southern end of the bubble, but it is definitely pretty crowded with through hikers. So I'm expecting to see that all the way through the Shenandoahs. Man, my hand's shaking. And then probably after I get through the Shenandoahs, it'll kind of start trickling down to those late college age starters, and until really then I start to see very little through hikers. But yeah, I'm gonna get going. Everything's packed. It's literally a pick up, swoop, grab the trekking poles and go. with the side trail, I'll start hiking right at 9, which with this terrain, I should have plenty of time. The days are still long. All right, I'm done. This is probably shaky. Oh yeah, so Skyland Resort, charged up, finished uploading a video because I was in upload hell for about 5 days. Started uploading another one, downloaded a bunch of podcasts, charged my phone, charged my battery pack, treated myself to a Starbucks coffee. That was my luxury item so far. Got one of those little plastic wrap sandwiches, a couple Luna bars, and that will get me to dinner. So is it Big Meadows Lodge? I looked up the name of the one I'm at. I think it is Big Meadows. There's like a pub there, and then there's also a wayside just past it. And then there's a campground. I talked to other northbound hikers, and it's $30, but you can fit 6 people. So I'm hoping, because I don't have more miles past that in me, I'm hoping to find other through hikers and split a site with them, kind of walk around, see if there's anyone that's 3 or 4 and wants to throw money. Or me to throw money to them. And yeah, I was feeling it. I only did 11 miles so far, and yesterday and the day before kind of caught up to me. But I took ibuprofen, so that's probably kicking in. That usually makes me feel like Superman sometimes. And I'm just gonna hike and be motivated by a cheeseburger and fries and whatever else I get. So that's where I'm at. I haven't updated a while because I was just taking breaks and going slow. I'm gonna make my way back to the trail, hopefully get some shots of the trail if I'm not too tired, and get myself in with plenty of time, not like yesterday. Find a campsite and treat myself to a dinner. This is the wayside I had picked out for a nice meal, and I think that brings you up to speed. Hopefully I can get some Wi-Fi through here to keep uploading videos. I have them edited and stuff, but the data just takes forever, and there's service going in and out. When you're walking, it keeps cutting in and out. So hopefully I can solve that. Otherwise it'll just be delayed. But yeah, even that little package sandwich, it was nothing special, but I could feel like the energy when you eat. I remember someone before I thru hiked in 2016 that did the PCT, and he was like, you start to get to a point where you actually feel like the food in your stomach digesting, giving you energy. I don't know if it's placebo effect, but that's how I feel. And yeah, I don't want to talk anymore because it's probably 3:40 and I want to go bang out these 9 miles and eat some dinner. I am excited. Came from all those ridges as I fucked the focus up. On the lodge. Let's find the brew pub. I bailed on the tap room. No one even said really hi when I walked in. There's no host or said see host. And the menu is kind of shit. So I'm beelining it to the wayside. I have plenty of time. It says till 8. But it's approaching 7. And I'll be so disappointed if I don't get a burger. There was no burger on that pub menu, so I think the wayside is the cheapest of the 3 options because there's like the fine dining or more upscale. I don't know if it's fine dining, but still have a 0.4 side trail to get to the wayside, and I'm probably like 0.4 to that side trail. So hopefully I get there right at 7 or right after and get food no problem. Still, I'm walking away from the campground, so I got to figure that out. But I have so much daylight. I just really don't want to pay $30 for my own site. I wish like they had just a little through hiker site, since you can't reserve knowing when you're going to be there. And like through hikers, one night max, and you pay a fee. But it's a national park, so don't get me started on the policies. And yeah, but if I get food, I'll figure out where I sleep. That's my goal. All right, first mission accomplished. Got a burger, side of mac and cheese, Dr. Pepper, upgraded to fries. And man, that's probably the hungriest I've been. The appetite is kicking in. Now I'm path walking right next to the road, off the trail, back to the campground, which I already passed using the trail. And hopefully I can share a campsite. I'm gonna look for other through hikers, or maybe just put on a nice smile and see if anyone will take some cash if they have an extra tent spot, because I want to camp. There's not many places to camp, stealth camp, and the next shelter is just too far away. I've hit my limit for the day, which I don't know what to call, because the wayside by the trail was like 19, but now I'm going back, so it might only be 18. It was like 19.7, but now it might be like high 18. But the first priority was food. I was so hungry. I mean, I could curl up into a ball on this little picnic bench and sleep and be fine, but I got my food. But yeah, and I have so much change in my pocket. I gotta put that somewhere. All right. I guess wish me luck.